Hello, I'm David DeGrio. I am seeking election to the Minneapolis Public School Board because I believe all children deserve the same opportunity I was given. The opportunity for strong schools, encouraging teachers, and a supportive community. These are the key elements to equipping our students with the knowledge and skills that will ensure their future success. Yes, I will abide by the endorsement. I believe it is important to have a unified DFL party going into the primary and general elections so that we can turn out DFLers to move our candidates forward. If I'm not endorsed by the DFL, I make the commitment to helping our candidates get through the primary and succeed in the general election. My top 3 priorities, in no particular order, are 1. Ensuring that academic rigor is maintained in the classroom along with proper assessment of student growth. 2. Ensuring the long-term fiscal security of our district and our schools. And 3. Guaranteeing that a student's success will not be dependent upon where she or he grows up in our city. Charter schools are part of our reality, and we must recognize that parents oftentimes flee to the charter schools when they believe their children are being underserved by the Minneapolis public school system. Unfortunately, another part of that reality is that charter schools are oftentimes not serving the students any better than Minneapolis public schools. I look forward to building a district where parents are confident that their child is best poised for success by attending a Minneapolis public school. Upkeep of our current facilities is of utmost importance. We must ensure that our students and our staff are working in safe facilities. With respect to unused and empty facilities, it currently costs about $350,000 a year to maintain those empty, unused facilities. With the number of empty, unused facilities we have, we're spending about $3 to $4 million a year maintaining them. This is not a sustainable model. Most buildings are currently under negotiation for purchase or lease. We should continue to explore those options. However, if those options fall through, we're going to have to sit down and decide which buildings we need to keep for future use, which buildings we may want to pursue other options of sales, and which locations would be best suited as community green space. When approaching the painful process of choosing schools to close, I insist we use a bottom-up, community-based approach. The first step will be to go out to our community and explain our financial position and our enrollment projections. By doing this, we will coalesce around the idea that it's not whether we need to close schools, but it's which schools should we close. We will then work with our community members to develop a set of guidelines upon which we will base our decision. I cannot tell you exactly what these guidelines would be, but I imagine that the guidelines would include school capacity, ability to expand, how much debt there is on the property, what the enrollment projections for the area and zone are, and many others. We will work with the community to get input on what these guidelines should be so that our decisions are made based upon our community values. Once we have these guidelines, the board and the administration will sit down and assess the pros and cons based upon those guidelines for closing each school. Once we've made our decision based upon those guidelines, it's imperative that we not offer exemptions based upon emotional attachment to a school. We must make our decision based upon what is in the best interest of our students and the long-term financial security of our district.